Alright guys, so today we're going to be breaking down Lex Strickland's grappling match that he sent me in. It took me a little while to do this. Alright, so we're going to break it down. Let's see this. So immediately, they tie up. So, a lot of people like to pull guard. In my opinion, I don't like to pull guard because I just think it's a bad idea. I think being on your back is not a good place to be, unless if you're really, really good at getting those submissions from that position. But I wouldn't give up position for a submission. Now look, Lex is immediately on top, right away. Why? Because the other guy wanted to be on his back. So you just turn it and look at that. The guard pull didn't work for this guy. Lex immediately just passes guard. Now he's on top. And what I kind of don't like about grappling tournaments is Lex didn't get any points there. He just passed. He passed. He didn't get in any danger. That guy put himself in danger. So now he's in side control. Very good position right here by Lex. The guy who's on his back, you can tell he knows how to be on his back, but still. Alright, so Lex goes into his guard. Even though it's not a lock guard. Butterfly guard, it looks like. And then now, there. That's a lock guard. So, Lex is in lock guard, but he's still, in my opinion, is in a good position because it's top position. Now look at that. Lex is winning 3-0. Now, it's still not the ideal position if you're on top, but still a really good position. So Lex is on top. They're just fighting hands here. He opened his guard for a little bit. That little guy. The guy on bottom. Alright, so Lex is grabbing the wrist. You can see he's grabbing the wrist. Guy on bottom's grabbing the arm. He's pushing. He's trying to... Alright, so right here, you can see it looks like the guy on bottom is trying to work in a triangle. He's grabbing the wrist, grabbing the head, and trying to slide his knee through. Opened up his guard. So, Lex is trying to posture up and get out of that because you don't want to be in a triangle. You don't want to be in any submission for that matter. Now look at this. He postured up. He failed. The guy on bottom failed the submission. And now Lex is even in an even better position. He's in half guard. And he's postured up. Now he's just in a controlled position. The guy on bottom is still trying to get full guard now, trying to work on a better position. But now look at this. Lex is standing up. Now this is not an ideal position in my opinion, the guy on bottom. Because that's not a good shooting position. That's not a good anything position in my opinion. He tries to grab the leg. Lex immediately shifts his hips, trying to get out. Grab the neck. Grab the neck. Grab the head right there. Grab the head and grab the leg. It's a good defense by Lex right there. Good defense. So you can see what he does. He grabs the head. While this guy's trying to spin him. He's trying to run the pipe here. The guy who's grabbing the leg, he's trying to sit him to his butt by running the pipe. Lex is grabbing the head. Lex has got the leg. Now he goes down. But Lex is able to reposition himself. Look, so he repositions himself. Stands up again. And shifts him, takes him, boom. Now he's back on top. You can tell Lex is much better at maintaining and getting top position. So, he's back on top. Back in the guard. But still, much better position. The guy on bottom is just trying to close the distance. Keep as least amount of distance as possible. And I guess he's trying to close the distance. Then he's going to open up the distance quickly. Alright, so they get moved because they're coming off the mat. Alright, so they start here back in close guard. Alright, they continue. So the guy on bottom's continuing to do that. Lex is beginning to posture up a bit. And there you go. Postures up a little bit. Alright, so we're doing this right here. You can see the guy on bottom, he has his arm crossed like that right there. That's a good base right there. If Lex was trying to close the distance, which a lot of people on top tend to do, it's just a very demoralizing position. So if Lex was trying to do that, the guy on bottom could just frame like that with that arm that's across. But Lex is trying to create distance, and he's trying to pass the guard, because the guard is not a very good place for people who are on top. It's a good position, but it's not the best position. So this guy on bottom is trying to close the distance right here. He opens his guard right here. Lex is just keeping top position, just cruising to a victory. Just what a lot of guys like Chael Sonnen did in MMA. Just shake you down, stay in your guard, avoid submissions, stay on top, ground and pound, and he'd win. You know, people like that. And that's exactly what Lex is doing here in grappling. Very good job by Lex. Okay, look at that. He got out of the guard. Let's see how he did this. So, of course, this is what happens. If you have a closed guard like that, you don't want to open it often. But he opened it. He's trying to advance, and then he puts his arm. Now, he puts his legs up. I guess he's trying. This guy's always trying to get a triangle, I guess. He's not trying on any other submissions. It doesn't look like that's his main go-to. So right here, you can see he's trying to throw something up. Lex gets out. Knee on belly. That's a really good position. And that's a horrible position for the people who are on bottom, because getting somebody's body weight on you, just pressuring right into your belly like that, especially a knee just driving into that, it sucks. Alright, so Lex is just knee on belly, controlling. Now you can see he went from just having the head to just completely hooking the head, controlling the head. Now he's got the leg too. If he locks his hands, that's a cradle in wrestling. So keep going. Just control. This is a very controlled position. And you can see the guy on bottom, what he's doing. He's trying to prevent Lex from circling and getting all the way around. He's with his arms trying to prevent that. Good, very good move by the guy on bottom. But it's not stopping Lex from winning the match. He's winning right now. Right? Lex goes into mount. And he's grapevining those legs. Look at that. Very good job of grapevining those legs. This is a very demoralizing position for the guy on bottom. Lex is in complete control here. There's not much the guy on bottom can do. So let's see what Lex does here with his position. He gets rid of the grapevine. Controlling the arms. Continue to control those arms. Okay, he's got his head right there. He's got his head. Let's see, he's closing distance. Oh, he's got the arm, it looks like. I couldn't tell what happened there, but he tapped. Couldn't tell if it was the arm or the head. Yeah, it looks like the arm. Maybe it was a mixture between both. That's a really, really interesting position. But it got him. Definitely looks like the arm. There you go. Lex Strickland submits this guy and grabs.